I don't think viewability is going to be the topic du jour at CES for the most part. From a GroupM perspective, we made the moves we made in the US from 2 years ago up till now. We increasingly and almost exclusively outside of the mobile space trade on our viewability standards. Everyone's familiar with those standards. We're working on evolving viewability standards for different formats like outstream video and so forth for people like Teads and others like them, and also looking at what our perspective is on feed-based video from a viewability standards point of view. It's pretty well known that the GroupM viewability standards isn't met by feed-based environments, which doesn't mean that we don't advertise in feed-based environments, but what we have to do is look at the data and see what the duration of views is, which is what the key issue on video is, and use that duration data as a modifier when we're advising clients as to how they allocate their money between different video platforms. We're disappointed at one level. We don't think the market creatively has responded in the way one would have hoped in terms of producing platform-specific creative for many environments. I think for a lot of advertisers, very short format video remains a problem other than from simple brand recognition and depth point of view. But I think that our general view is that for most media we'll have a standard that we'll trade to, but for a lot of feed-based media we will just use the data because they can collect it in such a granular way and use that as a modifier about what we're prepared to pay and how we allocate it. The big news in this area is that many of our advertisers are multinational, and we are now collecting the data to build those modifiers based on the US situation and taking our viewability standards global. And that's important to advertisers generally and to our advertisers especially.
So in terms of valuing content in the feed, like these sort of in-text outstream units and then other feeds in Facebook and in the social graph, what needs to be done to make you guys feel more comfortable about it?
There's nothing that we don't feel uncomfortable about it. At the moment, what we're doing is that we're just trying to find the best instruments to actually value the duration of a view in any given platform. The outstream issue is nuancedly different from the feed-based one because you're not looking at it in a scrolling environment. You're often not looking at it in an autoplay environment. So we are trying to find modifiers that work from a planning point of view for each different use case. Now, there's a difference between a currency and a modifier, and even a standard and a modifier. We thought the standard was absolutely necessary in the desktop display environment because we felt that the physical nature of desktop publishing needed to be cleaned up to make ads viewable. That's not the same scenario in a mobile feed-based environment. It's not the environment that needs to be cleaned up. It's the actual measurement of time and exposure that needs to be established. So they're different use cases.